Go, WABC.
Hi, Mark. I got to tell you, I was somewhat amused, a little befuddled, when I was hearing your sort of outrage over the...
Well, I'm here to help you with your befuddlement. Go right ahead.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, as always.
Yes.
With all the calamities around the world, all the real serious problems that we have, it's somewhat striking that you're outraged that Michelle Obama would have the audacity, the gall, to try and worry about the health of children and try and improve their diet.
You know what? You're right. I take it back. You're exactly right.
And
hold on. I want to learn from you. You're right. Michelle cares about the health of children. Unlike the people who actually give birth to the children, unlike the people who actually have to provide the food and the clothing and the housing for the children and the education for the children and the bag lunch or pay for the money for the cafeteria, it's Michelle who cares about the children. Right, pal?
Mark, you're being a little bit misleading right now.
Oh, how so?
We care about their children, but we still require them to have certain types of child safety.
Right, and without Michelle, nobody would have carrots and celery. Nobody would eat apples or cantaloupe or honeydew. No. They'd all be eating Milky Way bars and drinking chocolate milk till it pours out of all their orifices. You're right. I'm agreeing with you. Why are you arguing with me?
Because I'm asking you to just look at the evidence.
The American people are stupid. That's right. They're smart enough to vote for Obama, but they're just stupid to figure out what to feed their children. Why don't you grow up, pal, and stop acting like a fool? You don't need Michelle Obama to tell you what to feed your kids, and I don't need to tell her what to feed my kids either. The hell's wrong with you? Are you an adult?
Look at any of the data.
Shut up. Can't take it. Mark, you're so harsh with him. This guy wants the First Lady telling him what to feed his kids because apparently he's too stupid to do it. Meanwhile, they're hypocrites, the Obamas. They eat whatever the hell they want. We've gone through the menu at the private school where they send their children. Obama's always running around getting greasy hamburgers and French fries and having a beer, but all the rest of us, we're supposed to drink coconut water and eat romaine salad? Afraid not, pal. But she cares about the children. Really? Is that why they're driving up the debt? Because they care about your children? Mark, you're so rude. Well, so be it. Media Research Center. I'll tell you what ticks me off about these phony good government types. Their intrusion into our lives, their social engineering never ends. It's on matters big and matters small. It's the ubiquity that's the problem. Contraceptives, school lunches, a pond on your backyard property, and on and on and on. The expectation is that in a republic, people will decide on their elected officials and whether or not to eat cupcakes. Human beings are imperfect. And the fact that we call one First Lady doesn't make her more perfect than anybody else. And I think we can all agree that the family isn't exactly the skinniest family I've ever seen other than Barack. May I say that, Mr. Producer? I recall the same week the Obamas gave a farewell party to their White House pastry chef. Why do they have a pastry chef at the White House?
Finally, I have to mention a man who's made life at the White House very sweet. This is one of Michelle and my favorite people, our executive pastry chef, Bill Yosis, who's here tonight with his husband, Charlie. Where's Bill?
But he's leaving.
This is the problem. We call Bill the crust master because his pies, I don't know what he does, whether he puts crack in them or... but...
No, he doesn't. There is no crack in our pies.
I'm just saying that when we first came to the White House, I don't know if some of you remember this, the first year, like my cholesterol shot up. And the doctor was like, what happened? You had like this really low cholesterol. You were really healthy. And I thought, it's the pie. It's the pie. So we had to establish like a really firm rule about no pie during the week.
That a school district in California banned cupcakes from elementary school birthday parties so to comply with the new federal school lunch guidelines. I am sick of the hypocrisy. I am sick of the fascism. We will decide what our children eat. We will decide what we eat. We will decide what we drive. We will decide when we drive. We will decide what kind of paint to put on our walls, what kind of toasters to buy, what kind of underwear to wear. And we're sick and tired of the federal government involved in everything. Oh, what happened to the privacy right crowd on the left? Oh, that only applies to abortion, which we're required to pay for, apparently. Well, I don't want the government in my laundry room telling me what kind of laundry to use, how much water I can use, how much electricity I can use, what kind of washer and dryer I can buy. I don't want the federal government in my kitchen requiring certain standards for refrigerators and toasters and dishwashers. I don't want the federal government in my car deciding where the lights will be and the seat belts will be and what kind of fuel I can use and what kind of mileage it gets. We are a free people. And the assumption is that we can think for ourselves. And how did we do all this before there was this massive federal Leviathan? How did we survive? How did we go to the bathroom? How did we eat? How did we make do? Think about it. The government that has the power to tell you when to eat cupcakes has the power to rule over you. We salute all our heroes. I'll see you tomorrow, America. I'm Mark Levin.